out of his tribe because honor. And
all right.
Yeah.
We'll get back into that in
a while.
Another time. Because I do want to hear that, but it is 5:30, so welcome everybody to another episode of Roll for Initiative, back on Twitch after a long time. So that's exciting. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
That was a little lackluster there, guys. Happy Halloween.
Spooky season. You're not supposed to be like, wow, about it. You're supposed to be like, woo.
Oh, we are in for a... I could tell half an hour ago that we were in for an episode, so this is going to be fun.
I got to take the hat off so I can actually hear.
We're just going to jump right into this. Do we want to explain who we are for Halloween, or just let people guess?
We'll let them guess for a while, then maybe we can explain it after a little bit.
I like it. Okay. So last episode, a couple weeks ago, when we last played, our players have been in the Feywild, trying to uncover a item of some kind. You guys know the name of it. The Armor of the Ancients. And the thing is, you don't know who has it. One of the Fey Lords is rumored to have the armor in their possession. And so you have been going around. You started with the Queen of Witches. And she offered you information in exchange for a pretty bad deal. Everybody turned her down. And then you made your way northwest to the land of the Bear King. And that is where you have been helping out. There was a stoppage of his mead after a group of Fomorians had kidnapped the queen. And a queen wasp that was making the honey. And you handedly killed two of them, sent the third running. Returned, brought the mead to the Bear King, and after his assistant was quickly ejected from the tent, that is where we left off. So, like we ended last time, the Tabaxi Golden Leaf had been kicked out of the tent with a great force and said, the Bear King will be with you in a moment. Yeah.
Golden Leaf, eh? I thought his name was just Leaf.
I think he introduced his full name, but said you could call him Leaf.
That might have been it. That's what I have written down. All right. Well, we'll wait. We'll wait for him then.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Leaf.
Just a few moments go by, and out of the tent, standing probably 6.5 feet tall or so, comes a very large individual. The Bear King. And he walks up to the three of you and says, right. Who are you and what do you want?
First of all, we'd like you to know that we recovered the queen of the wasps, and she's going to be making honey again.
So that was you, huh?
Aye.
Yes. That was us.
Well, then thank you. Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Well, you seem to have a headache, and not having it seemed to be the thing that was doing it.
Yes, hangovers kind of suck. Withdrawal's worse.
Yes. We should probably let you know. It was some Fomorians that had kidnapped the queen. We killed 2 of them. The other one went running away, but we were more concerned with making sure the queen was safe. But so he's still probably wandering around. But they did kill the people you had working the farm and the hives. So you may want to get some more people over there to kind of get everything back up and running again.
All right, those ugly giants they'll be dealt with.
Yeah, well, I mean, 2 of them have been, so that's makes that a bit easier for you.
Was it painless?
Mostly.
Dang. All right.
Oh well, I mean, sorry. For us, it was painless, mostly painless. Them, a couple of them suffered quite severely.
Cheers! And he claps you on the back.
Can I?
20 like.
Can I? Do I have to make a check to like not get pushed by his clap? Because he's a very powerful entity.
I mean, he's powerful. Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Because he is being more friendly, so it's not like it's a full force.
Yeah, but let's just, for the sake of this, let's double check his strength and see what this is like. Because if it's an insane strength, then no, I'm not even gonna have you roll.
Okay.
So you've met one other Feylord right now, and comparatively so, he feels much more grounded and less of a
She was literally floating.
Yes, he's less of a near god or demigod type compared to the Queen of Witches.
Gotcha.
So, claps you on the back and says, "So, you just go around the Feywild doing good things for people, or?"
I mean, kind of. We actually had come to meet with you to ask a couple of questions, but obviously, when we saw how dire your situation was, we decided to help out. But we do tend to lend our assistance, I think, to most people in need. I would say, yeah.
Well, you helped out. I think you've earned yourselves a few questions.
Okay, yeah, Oliver, you're the one that has the specifics of what we need to know.
Yes, I do believe the first question we have has to do with the armor of ancients. We are looking for them because the material plane is being threatened by a group of or sort of a blood clan. So we believe they have something to do with these armors. Would you happen to know where they are? We think they are held by one of the lords or ladies.
Well, if a Feylord's gonna have some kind of special armor or any kind of special trinket, You're wanting, why, her name does not appear on this page. Sorry. Yeah, you're gonna want Sarastra.
Sarastra.
Yeah.
Is I'm looking through my notes real quick. Where is it? Is Sarastra the Queen of Knights of the Night? Is who she is?
Oh, you know her. That'll make it easier for you.
We have heard of her. We met some friends in the grasslands as we were making our way.
It wasn't the Lord of the Hunt, was it?
No, we have not had we have not come across him.
Just that guy is the worst. Oh, I'm so moody and mysterious.
Oh, so he's like he's like edgy. He's like that sort of like edginess.
Does he like to sit in the corner and just like brood?
He doesn't even show up. But he lets you know that he's not going to show up, of course.
He's that kind of edgy. So it's like, I don't even care. But then he goes in the other room and he blasts, My Chemical Romance, and he cares, but he's acting like he doesn't care.
He sends a raven of all creatures. We're in the damn Feywild. Pick something else.
That's edgelord.
Yeah.
I say as I like side eye at Oliver, who's wearing a
say
plague
Oliver's
doctor
thinking-
mask.
Oliver's thinking, "Wow, a raven. That's cool."
And like, whenever you invite him and he sends the raven, does the raven like say nevermore?
Sorry, I just got a text message from my kid who is not actually texting me. It's his grandma. Oh, I'm confused. Yeah, the ravens talk. They say a lot of things. They don't tend to have a single quote.
Aye.
Was there anything else we were intending to ask? It's
Yeah,
been
it
a
was
couple of
mostly-
weeks. I don't remember.
I think we were just really trying to get
Another question,
armor.
just out of curiosity. Have you seen a small werewolf girl running through the area recently?
Werewolves don't come around these parts, and if they do, they get driven back south or southeast.
This
Oh,
is
really?
here.
Like, so what sort of things do you have to keep the werewolves away?
Bears? I'm assuming bears.
Bears. Big weapons.
Aye.
It's a good tactic.
That's not
Aye.
surprising.
The
Okay,
two
okay
things
then.
we are asked about are connected. The werewolves, we believe, are heavenly evolved in this whole blood clan taking over the material plane thing.
Yeah, they suck and they're just causing problems for everybody. So
Well, if you see one in the woods, you have permission to kill it in great, glorious fashion.
much obliged.
To be perfectly honest, we probably wouldn't even have waited for permission.
I mean, that's true. We've kind of been, due to the things they've done to us, we've kind of reverted to a destroy on sight.
I was sleeping, and
Mode.
she stabbed me in the stomach.
She stabbed her while she was sleeping.
Well, that's not sporting, is it?
No.
Rude.
Only reason she got away is because I try to be a nice guy. I shouldn't have. Bad mistake.
We learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, I won't make it again.
And thus the corruption arc starts. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh my gosh, now the song from Muppet Christmas Carol is playing in my head. They're nice. Sorry.
I think this was all. We're relatively one track mind right now.
Yeah.
But we thank you for your time. We are happy to be able to help.
Well, if you need a place to stay, if you need some food and drink, you've made yourself a friend of the court.
Oh, thank you. Probably would be good to get our strength up again before we travel.
And I just would like to ask, the mead tasted so nice. Might we have like a little bear-shaped bottle of honey for the road?
Yeah, we probably got a little bit of honey lying around. A bear-shaped, but I don't. It
But I
seems a
think
little
it's just
on the
that-
nose with the
But
branding.
it would help you with the branding. I think you could sell it like a lot farther, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's the."
Yes, because that's what I want. I want a bunch of people from the material plane coming in for honey.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like, I don't actually know what you look like, but if I had a bear-shaped bottle, I could feel what you feel like.
There are connotations to you feeling me that I don't appreciate.
Meaning,
So-
she's meaning
I
bottle.
don't see.
Yeah, that's clear, obvious.
Anyway, I don't know what bears are shaped like.
There,
Yes, please. Dropping out of. Please, Chuck, describe what a bear is shaped like to a blind girl. Want to hear.
just pauses and.
Maybe he can make you see a bear the way the Queen of Hags lets you see her.
I don't know. He doesn't seem to be as powerful. This is out of character.
Well, it's all. I think it's a different usage of the power.
You both Oliver and Ridire watch as this just absolutely quizzical, confused look comes across the Bear King's face, and he looks around. And Bjorn, get over here. Get on all fours and just stand there. And you watch a very confused, kind of nervous, younger bear folk
I don't like where this is going.
approach and just gets as bear-like as possible.
Kinky.
I'm good. Let's move away from the. Anytime a person of authority says "get on all fours and just stay there," it does not end well,
Nope.
and we end up finding out something bad about a beloved television personality. I don't want.
Yeah.
don't
They're
want
like an
that.
actual bear.
Can we move on before we get Me Too'd and canceled before we just got back to Twitch. I don't want to get canceled from Twitch before we get started.
All right. Moving on.
Yep. I guess
I
we need
appreciate
to
the sentiment, but I'll be alright.
rest and then head to this other place. Is she the one that's got her base in the chasm?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I guess we'll head south, huh?
Yeah.
We'll just rest a bit first. Eat some food since it's been kindly offered. And then move off, yeah?
Sure.
Ah,
So you get informed of a way to get into her, kind of some directions to her court. So you're not having to travel the entire chasm looking for an
Yeah.
entrance. And
Cool.
get some fine details and are ready to hit the road whenever you guys are ready.
I say we set off on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again.
We're off on a hero's journey. We're champions through and through.
Every time curiosity, it gets stuck in my head for the entire week. That's a rabbit hole I do not need to continually go down.
I like to. Yeah, those two are like playing in their heads and all over. When I was a young boy, my father.
Everyone knows Oliver has Vanessa Carlton playing in his head.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Making my way downtown.
And he sings it like Terry Crews in White Chicks.
Oh boy,
Anything with Terry Crews is a win.
this is true.
I want to play Dungeons and Dragons with Terry Crews. If there's
Oh,
anyone
that-
watching who can make that happen.
That would be so cool.
He
He just seems like just the best man, just like the coolest guy to just be around. You know, like he's so chill and like friendly, and it just seems like he just cares so deeply about people. Like it's
and he's a pretty
I-
good D&D player.
yeah, and a good actor and a good everything.
I actually do want with what's his name, the Chuck man I can't say his last name.
Joe Manganiello?
Joe
Yeah, he's from Pittsburgh.
Oh really?
Uh-huh. Maybe I could use that Pittsburgh connection to be like, hey Joe, can you want to come on down and play D&D?
From Pittsburgh, so we obviously know each other.
Obviously, everybody in Pittsburgh knows each other. Come on, we'll go.
Just like every city in America, if you live in the same city, you know each other. That's just the way it works.
You know, we'll go downtown, pound a couple
Downtown.
irons, get ourselves some pierogies, eggs and that,
Okay.
romantic sandwich.
Speaking of making your way downtown,
Walking fast.
I'm not gonna do it. All right, so terrain difficulty is going to be a 2, and weather modifier. I need all of you to roll me a d4.
I got a 4.
Ooh.
I got a 2.
I got a 1.
Oh, okay.
I got a rock. Appropriate Charlie Brown Halloween.
All right.
I haven't watched that this year.
Me neither.
I have to watch that now.
Great pumpkin.
All right, so this is going to be a short travel. It's only going to take you about 3 days. I need everybody to roll me another d4.
That's another 4.
And a 4.
And a 1. Why do I keep getting 1s?
Okay. So, we've got a 2 and a 12. So that's that. All right, I think we're ready. So, once again, we're going to use campfire, so let me know what you're doing to try and make your journey a better one.
I'm gonna use my perception to keep watch for baddies.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Ooh, a
Oh.
29 yet.
Okay.
Nat 20.
There we go. All right.
That's a Bowie.
That's a Bowie. Can we have like David Bowie flash up on screen whenever we get that?
Ooh.
Yeah, slot machine noises and
Bling 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 bling.
confetti.
Balloons shoot up behind all of us.
I'm
low-
considering
a
getting
low-hanging-
Streamlabs so that I could do stuff like that. So
a
yes,
low-hanging
we'll
fog
work on it.
starts coming in from the side as if from dry ice.
It's
And just
like,
and then just David Bowie on a tiger made of lightning just sweeps across the screen.
it's a cascade of like the David Bowie cards, like when you win solitaire.
Yeah. I am going to use my persuasion to get directions from people we come across and just make sure that people know we're friendly and they don't fight us.
Okay.
28.
Wow. Wow.
All right, that's looking good so far.
Yep. All right.
So perception and persuasion are both used now.
Oliver, you're up.
I'm gonna take a little bit of time and scout ahead and kind of investigate a good path along.
Go for it.
Oof. That'd be a 13.
A 13. Okay.
It's not awful, at least.
That's with a +9.
Oh.
All of us have had a +9 on these ones.
Because these are good ones.
Yeah.
Yes, I am going to have to start making the DC on these a little bit harder, just out of.
I have 5 things that are 9 or above.
What?
I have 3.
Really?
But he multi-classed rogue, so he has expertise and
Perception,
stuff.
intimidation, investigation, persuasion, and stealth.
I only have 2. Wait,
He's the only stealthy one in our group.
Which is why I will be the scout.
I can't.
Gee, I wonder what rogue subclass I'm planning on taking.
You know, I should have taken more wisdom-based things. But
Since it's one of your best stats, yeah.
yeah, like survival. I mean, I don't know. I just went with like character.
All right, I'm gonna use intimidation to.
Oh, you guys succeeded.
Oh, we're done already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You get 2 windfalls.
I was gonna
So.
say, can I use? Hey, for these, can I use cooking? I don't think. It's...
What do we need to roll for the windfalls?
I actually have a random generator now.
Oh, cool.
So it did it.
Come
And-
on, Jesus.
Okay, so over the course of your 3 days, you, for fun, you're in the chasm.
I like this place.
So over the course of the 3 days, you are able to find the perfect path that gets you to where you're wanting to go. You find that the journey is difficult. The weather is harsh. There's a strong wind that pushes against you and threatens to make your journey take longer, but you are able to push forward. Ridire kind of uses his size to make it easier for Talamh to walk and not get swept up. Directions and talking to the people that you come across, you're able to get a couple of people to give you shelter for the night. First, it's a family of bear folk, and then you come across a group of a little burrowing den, like the one you had seen previously, and they don't really have an ability to give you shelter, but they give you directions to area of the plains that's more protected from the wind and the elements. And at the end of the 3rd day, you find yourself coming upon the chasm. And this is a very deep, deep trench in the earth. The sides at some places are just a sheer face, as you can see the weather eroding the ground, and it goes hundreds and hundreds of feet down, if not thousands of feet down.
Ridire kicks a rock off and watches it disappear into the darkness.
And it just goes. You watch as it goes out of sight, and you don't hear anything.
Oh. That's a big hole. Hello! 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 Hello!
Oh,
Does it yell back at me like in the Grinch?
It does not.
No, okay. I'm an idiot. You're an idiot.
The
Going to whisper.
the pathway or the sheer face isn't consistent across the area that you're looking at. There are places that slope down a little bit more gradually, and going off the directions from Golden Leaf and knowing what to look for, you're able to find an area that has some earth raised up on either side of a pathway, and there are rocks that are in kind of a subtle pattern. You're able to find it because you know what to look for, and because of your passive perceptions being what they are. But you can see how you would easily overlook this little path if you didn't know what you were trying to find. And the pathway heads down at a fairly steep incline. It's not like a 45-degree angle down, but it is a pretty good clip down. And eventually winds its way along the cavern wall out of your line of sight.
I guess we're heading down?
Seems as good a way down as any.
Okay. So
Onwards.
making your... What was that?
I said onwards.
Okay. Making your way down to the... Wow, I just completely blanked on words.
Making our way downtown.
Yeah, that got stuck in my head, and now I'm just broken.
Making our way down the chasm.
Yeah. Heading down the chasm, along the path. It's windy and steep, where if you weren't paying attention or you were going too fast, you would find yourself possibly flung off the edge into the abyss. But for the most part, it is a fairly easy go of it. There's not any traps or anything along the way here that you're having to keep an eye out for.
If I had a few extra hit points, I could just jump off the edge. Fall damage maximizes terminal velocity at 20d6, which is a maximum of 120 damage. Considering most of them aren't going to roll the maximum.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I could probably tank just jumping into the chasm.
What's funny is I could
not gonna
actually
test
do
it.
that.
I would
could
instantly die.
actually do that, but I'm not going
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make Chuck make me
Like-
roll to jump into the chasm.
Like in-game rules, I would actually die.
Well, 20d6,
I will say,
so you could take as small as
very
low as
close.
20 damage.
I'm very close. Like,
along the way, Talamh, that urgency and that sense to hurry up, because you have a goal that you're going to and you're pretty focused on your task at hand, feels somewhat sated right now.
Oh,
You
okay.
feel pretty content with the fact that you're continually moving forward.
like freaking Afro Samurai, always going forward.
That's a good reference. Oh, so
It's been a while since I saw that.
yeah, I have to watch Resurrection again. I never actually finished it. So, about 4 hours of travel go by, continually heading down at an angle, winding around till the point where you get to a giant door made of stone, but with a onyx coloring to these elvish sigils that decorate this wall of pure rock.
Is this was this described to us when we were asking for directions to the? At least.
Not. I mean, you were told to find a giant door. The
Okay.
descriptions
At the very
of it
least,
weren't...
though, giant door was enough. Because if it was just like, oh no, it's a cave entrance that we're looking for, you know. But if they said there is a door, then we were looking for a door. We can assume that this might be the one we were looking for.
You were told to follow the path till you get to the giant door.
Cool. Is there a knocker?
Yeah.
There is no knocker. It's just this giant carved out shape of double doors. The kind you would see at the front of a medieval tower, basically.
I say the primordial word for friend.
Okay, nothing happens.
Right.
I say the dwarfish word for friend.
Okay. Nothing happens.
None of us speak Elvish, do we?
I do. I'll say
Oh.
elvish for friend.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Alright.
No,
well,
we didn't fight a watcher in the water, so we don't have to.
Darn it.
Does anybody speak Sylvan?
No,
Just keep
I,
going. Let's
I,
just
so,
keep going.
I say the celestial word for friend.
Nothing happens.
I say the
druidic word for friend.
Nothing happens.
I
say the
sign
draconic,
friend in thieves' cant.
draconic word for friend.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I just say
Infernal?
friend.
Nothing happens.
Thieves
Common.
can't.
Talamh says the word for friends, and the door opens.
Really?
And out steps a little Corrid. You guys remember this little ball of hair and goat legs, and walks out and says, y'all have been shouting at the door for like 10 minutes in various languages. What's going on?
I never shouted.
I think we were just talking out of,
I'm gonna rattle off in primordial. Are you the same Corrid that we ran into not too long ago?
Oh, so all Corrids look alike to you, huh?
Everything looks the same to me because everything doesn't look like anything.
She's blind.
Gathered that.
They're talking in primordial. We don't understand.
No, that's true. We don't. So I'm just here.
It's like
that didn't happen.
Can I help you, folk?
I'm assuming he also speaks common.
Yeah.
He wants to know if he can help us.
What's the name of the Fey Lord again?
It's not Sriracha. It sounds like that. It's
I have it written.
Sarastra.
I can say things wrong in the old man as Ridire. It would fit.
Or
We're looking for Sriracha. No, I'm just kidding. We're here to try and meet with Sarastra.
Your business with the queen?
Well, we're looking for particular items that she might know about. Actually, she probably knows about. I mean, she's very powerful, being a Fey Lord. Regardless.
It's at this point that you hear a voice come from behind the door. And it says, they want to talk about items. They want to talk about magic items. Let them in. What are you doing? And the Corrid is pushed out of the way. And standing in the door, about 5'7", is this person, if I can get it to pull up. Because for some reason right now, Discord hates me. And by Discord, I mean Google Drive. That didn't work, did it?
Nothing happened. Arr, nah.
Chuck would like to rage.
Okay. Give me a rage check, please. It's a D20 plus your level of anger. So I'm going to gauge that at about a 4 right now.
I would like to rage. Oh, uploading. Hey.
Oh, I see her. Oh, she's shrinking.
Because she's only 5'7", which is not tall for a Fate Lord.
So, standing about 5'7", you see this dark-skinned elf, fey elf, with this armor that almost appears to be like it's playing tricks on your mind, because if you were looking at this and seeing it from above, the sky would be blending in perfectly with this armor as it shifts and the stars move, and every now and then you see a comet go flying by across the armor. And she says, You came to talk about magic items?
Yes.
One of my favorite topics to talk about. Come on in, come, please.
All right.
And she ushers you into the door.
We'll follow in.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
We all die.
As you walk in, the doors slam shut behind you. And as she's walking, torches on the wall light up, and you follow her down this tunnel, and every time the light from one of these torches just magically flares up, her armor reacts almost in an opposite reaction to the illumination, where the wall and the ground gets lit up, her armor gets darker.
Absorbs light. That's cool.
I'm wondering if it's like Cloak of Elvenkind or something.
Maybe it's the armor.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm. You
Oh
never know.
no, I'm gonna have to take clothing off of a person.
Time for Ridire to get down and dirty.
Bow, chicka, bucka, waka, waka, bow.
I could have gone my entire life without hearing that.
Take off his helmet, just shake that fabulous mane of hair he has.
You follow her for into it's just a short little tunnel entryway, and you come across or you enter another set of doors, and you find yourself in an immaculate looking main hall. There are benches and with like really nice looking cushions on them. It's a polished stone floor that is got really intricate carvings along it. Well lit in kind of the main areas, but you can also see like these dark areas that seem to be very purposeful in not lighting up the entire room. And inside are just a ton of corrids and these kind of dark skinned, almost elf looking creatures. And it's a very welcoming place for being in the middle of a cave. Ridire, you're able to contrast this with the Queen of Witches lair that you saw, which was really spooky, and it's
like-
very different.
Similar sense of grandeur, but it was very like cold and empty feeling, even with all of the beings inside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
and this
feels
one is much
warm,
more-
even though it's in the middle of a cave.
Cool.
And in the center of this main hall, you see a very comfortable looking chair that is in front of a table, and on the table are just a bunch of you see a ring, you see a couple of gemstones, you see a sword, and she walks over and come on in. If we could get some chairs up to the table, please, everybody. Yeah, 3 chairs. Thank you.
I'm not carrying the chair anymore. That would have been such a perfect opportunity to be like, I'm fine, thank you.
And 3 chairs are brought up to the table, and she takes a seat at her spot. And you 3 are not from around here, are you?
No.
How did you know?
You got the smell of the material plane on you.
It's fairly
Got that
obvious.
stank on us.
Just out of curiosity, what does that smell like?
Apricots?
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird.
Not unpleasant, but just different, right?
Just not what you expect to smell off of
yeah.
people. Yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough.
What items did you want to talk about?
Well, we're seeking the armor of ancients.
Oh! What do you... Are you just wanting to look at it, or what? Why are you seeking that?
We have reason to believe that a group of dangerous lycanthropes needs it to commit some heinous actions, and we wish to acquire it to prevent this from happening.
Oh. Oh, that explains a lot. So that's what they were after.
I'm
Have
guessing
they
you had
come through here
you had some
recently?
interaction with them, yeah.
Yeah, they're, that's not good. We had a break-in, a few days ago.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
They must be better organized than we thought.
Well, we're not really sure, because they didn't come back out.
Oh,
Wait, they're still here?
We don't know.
that sounds very ominous and very bad. Tell me more.
Yeah, so, a couple of people from the material plane and some wolf people came through, fought a couple of the guard, managed to get through, and, kind of locked the door to my chamber of items.
It locks from the inside?
You know, I made it so that I could lock it in case people breached and I needed to escape down there.
Is
I
there
guess.
any sort of other way out of there?
Well, there's a lot of things down there that do a lot of different stuff. And I'm not sure what they could have gotten their hands on.
Well, it definitely sounds like this is something that we need to help you resolve post-haste. So, is there any way to get in there to determine what happened? Is there any way past the lock?
Well, here's the thing. We unlocked it. I sent a group to kind of, go and see what they could do. They haven't been back. So we locked the door up again, because fun fact, they seem to know what they were doing a little bit. They opened up a couple of vases that have a magic fog that kind of hurts you if you're in it too long.
Sounds dangerous. Sounds like you need some problem solvers.
That would be helpful. Often I would take care of this myself, but they have a lot of the items I would use to take care of this.
And also, I'm sure you don't want to risk damaging or destroying anything either, so...
Oh, yeah, Oh, I don't know what they're doing with all my stuff. I don't like it.
Well,
I mean...
we will be sure that whatever they have is returned.
We're
care for your items as much as you do.
We're absolutely willing to go in there and try and stop them for you.
That's really nice of you guys.
I mean, it aligns exactly with what we're trying to do anyways, because if they're trying to steal from you, they're obviously ramping up their activities, and we need to put a stop to it, so...
What did these individuals look like?
They had black robes, red, kind of a dark crimson red bordering on them, and a couple of them were hairy and dog-like.
I'm gonna pull out the remains of the cult robe that I have that I had cut into. Was it kind of like this? We took this off of one of the members of their cult.
Yep, yeah.
It's them. We confirmed it's them. All right.
So, I appreciate you doing this. I will be in your debt if you can clear them out of, keep them away from my stuff. Good luck.
These vases that you have, can they be reclosed, or are they just kind of open?
It depends on how hurt you want to get trying to close them up. The effect seems to be stronger the closer you get to the vase.
And so it's just like is it like a choking fog, or how does it harm you? Just from physical contact, or?
It seems to be the longer you stay in contact with the fog, it does some kind of damage.
Does it go away if you close the jar?
I don't know. One of the guards tried, and he kind of was desiccated before he could close the lid.
Ooh, that sounds... Ouch. Okay.
Yeah,
well, we'll be careful
just
then.
kind of avoided staying in it for too long. You can go down there, and a few minutes. It seems to be fine.
Do you have anything we could borrow to help? I mean, obviously, I could return anything given, but anything to help us protect us or fight off these lycanthropes.
Unfortunately, the good items are down in the vault system.
I mean, all I have is a silvered longsword. If you literally have anything better that I can borrow.
You might find something along the way. I can tell you, it's not really just a chamber of items. It's kind of a hallway through my various items and knickknacks and trinkets.
Sort of like a museum setup kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
One thing that will help you, they didn't know this, so you'll have an advantage. When you get to the statue of Elorian, take the middle passage.
Middle passage. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Also, Watch out for schnookums and jibber jabber.
Why do I think that with names like that, they're excruciatingly terrifying?
They haven't been fed since the break-in, so they might be a little hungry.
What are they?
I don't know the name for them in your language. You'll see. You'll know them when you see them. Just
Great.
Do you have any food we could take with us to feed them should we encounter them?
there's a dead Corrid guard down there.
Good enough. Let's go.
I guess. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
Just have someone show us the way.
Random cooking check.
Yeah, I'm making food out of the Corrid.
Okay. So you are led to a grand staircase that leads down, and at the bottom of it is a sealed door, and on the script along the wall it says the Queen of Night, mystics, rarities, and oddities. And
there's a very solid chance that I'm going to pick up random magical items and throw them at the enemies just to see what happens.
You make your way down.
Okay.
And if I've done this right, it should be nice and dark except for a tiny little room.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Are these the vases you were talking about?
Oh, the bones. Smash them. Maybe rupees will come out.
Give me 1 second to add a little bit to this. Premium assets. Not aberrations. Not fizz bands.
So it's not dragons. Oh gosh.
Fog.
That's the fog.
What items do I have?
You know, if I had that dragon spell, I could give myself immunity to whatever type, or not immunity, but resistance to whatever type of, if it's like poison damage, like I could give myself resistance to it. But I don't have that, so.
We'll see.
Hold on. Does this fog seem to only be covering the ground, or is it taking up the entire room?
It seems to be a thin film that has covered the floor.
Spider climb, anyone?
Kind of wish
I
I
mean,
had taken fly.
Maybe we can determine what type of damage it's dealing.
Is with the bag of tricks.
Well, no, I was just gonna step in.
Oh, I was saying just throw something out of the bag of tricks at it.
Yeah, but then I won't know exactly what happened.
True.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of just like cautiously step through the door.
Okay. You enter the room. Start. There it is. I forgot to do something.
I don't know which door we're coming in from.
Right there.
Okay, perfect.
So the door across from you is
Gosh.
closed.
Okay.
So did she say this smoke was just in this, like the first room, or did she say it was like the whole place?
She did not say.
Okay.
You guys stay outside the door for a second. Let me kind of step in and ascertain what it's like, because I can heal myself if it's like really bad.
Okay.
I'm hoping that maybe it's necrotic damage.
If we like need to get it like the lids on fast or whatever, I do a Misty Step.
And I have some
Oh,
distance.
well, here's the thing: is if it's necrotic damage, I'm resistant,
That's true.
so I can just run in there and hopefully get the lid on.
Okay.
But if it's something else, then we'll have to figure out a different plan.
Alright, means Ridire's gonna have to stick us in the portable hole as he runs through the room.
Well, if I can put the lids on both of them, then it might just clear up.
Well, we'll find out. We'll see if it's necrotic. Go for it.
Yeah, I'll just
I'm not in the room, but I'm just got my.
I'll just kind of like just barely take a step in.
Okay. As you step in, the mist does. Roll me a perception check.
Roll a perception check with advantage. That's a 10.
Okay. So looking around, the pots are overflowing with fog.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a fog machine that has gone into full overdrive at this point.
We're at the end of Nightmare Before Christmas right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and a minute goes by and nothing happens so far.
All right, I'm going to step back out,
Okay.
so I'm not still standing in it, and I'm going to talk to them. So, it doesn't seem to be immediately harmful, which it did. She did say it only harms you if you're in it for a little while, but obviously it gets more dangerous closer to the vases. I'm thinking I'm just going to run in and try and seal one of them up.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to run in to this vase and try and put the lid on it.
Okay. Roll me a Constitution saving throw 3 times.
16, 15, 9.
Okay. You take... Yeah.
500 lightning damage. Surprise!
Surprise, it's lightning fog. Arced through your armor.
Alright, you take 20 points of, let me see what this was.
Please be necrotic. Please be necrotic. Please be necrotic. Please be necrotic.
Get out. Okay, don't show me again.
Everyone waits with bated breath.
That's not...
Prepare the edge of your seat, because you'll be sitting on it all night.
Sure. Yes, it's necrotic.
Ah, so I only take 10 damage. Haha! The way she said the person was desiccated is why I was like, okay, it's probably necrotic damage.
Yep.
Is it easy to put the lid on then? It's just a matter of getting to it. That's the difficult thing.
Roll me a perception check to see if you can even see the lid.
Oh no. 11.
You are feeling around. You do not feel the lid right now.
Can I make a perception check to kind of like let him to?
Can I hold my top of the jar? The lid?
Sorry, say that again. What are you trying to do?
Press my shield down over the top of the vase to essentially seal it while I look for the lid.
You can certainly try.
Yeah.
There is smoke or fog coming from the other jar.
Yes, but this
just
is
as
the one
much-
that's right next to me, so it's more of the immediate threat. Is there a lid next to it, near it?
So it probably shouldn't have been in perception. Roll me an investigation check.
Yeah, my investigation's worse. 12.
Oh, okay. I would say roll me one more Constitution saving throw, and then
16.
okay. All right. So you take another. Wow, 10 points of necrotic damage. So half.
So 5.
So 5.
God.
But you are able to find the lid.
Okay, I will seal that one.
Okay.
The DC for this must be ridiculous.
All right, and then I'm going to exit the room
Okay.
temporarily, and I'm going to drink a health potion
Okay.
because they're just basic healing potions and they don't actually heal that much, and I have not been using them. So, basic one is what, 2d4 plus 4? Or is it 1d4?
I think it's 1d4.
Oh, I can give you a the thinger that gives
Nope,
you
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2, that's what it was. Sorry. 4d4 plus 4 is the greater one. That's
yeah.
And do you want 4 temporary hit points?
right. Yeah, after I eat this, that'd probably be good.
I say have a snack.
All right, so that's 8. That's nice. So I got 8 of those points back. And yeah, how many temporary hit points is it?
It will give you 4 temporary hit points.
All right, I will eat her little snack she offers me for 4 temporary hit points. And I'm going to rush in towards the other one
Okay.
and do the same thing.
So roll me 3 Constitution saving throws.
19,
Okay.
9, and 20.
Okay. Okay. All right, so that's 15 halved is 7.
7. Okay, so I'll lose the 4 temp and then 3.
So as you rush in, the first one you push through and you're just like, all right, you're used to this. You get what this feels like. You're okay. And then you take a step forward and it almost feels like something grabs onto your foot and you just feel the life force getting sucked out of you. And then as you get closer, that feeling of life drain strengthens.
Yep. All right. Investigation again, or do I have to, or is it perception, or is it investigation for find the lid?
I will say it is perception if you're just going to look. It's investigation if you're going to feel around. And the DC will be different for both.
Is the fog cleared up at all because I closed the one, or because
No.
this one's still issuing out? It hasn't really.
Can I help? Can I like use my perception to feel around, to like earth feel and try to give him, help on his check?
With you being out of the room and it being a lid, a non-moving object, I would say it'd be pretty hard to...
I'm going to cast
That's
guidance on myself and do an investigation.
Okay.
So 6.
Unfortunately, the fog is just too thick, and you are unable to find a lid.
I mean, if I just like feel around, I will eventually find it. So how many rounds or how many Constitution saving throws do I need to roll to just feel around until I find it without rolling a check to do it quickly?
You would have to move around the whole space for all 3 if you don't want to do a check at all. And so you'd have to do 2 more Constitution saving throws.
Yeah, screw it. Okay, I'm just going to do 2 more throws because my stats are crap to be able to search for it. So, yeah, con 18, con 20.
Okay. That went off the table. All right, 7, so 4 damage. 3.
Sweet. 3 damage.
3 damage.
Awesome. I still have more hit points than Oliver.
Unfortunately, you do not find a lid.
Christ.
because they seem to be actually smarter than to leave the lid of the thing they put out to trap people for one of them.
Can you
But
turn
the lid was
pot
next to the
upside
other
down?
one.
They're kind of idiots.
Can you turn the pot upside down so it's just sealed by the floor?
Let me do one more investigation check just to see if I can. Actually, no. I'll do a perception check to see if I can spot it in the fog. Do one more check chance, and then I'll try something else because I have advantage on perception. So, 19.
No, there's no lid for this one.
Oh, there's no lid at all.
Yeah, they took the lid with them.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I'm just gonna try and turn the pot over, like she said, to seal it on its own,
Okay.
like the trick with the glass of water and a piece of paper.
Yep. Ooh, I'm sorry, audience. That was awful. I won't do that again. Take 10 necrotic damage.
Cool.
As you
So
lift
5.
him. Nope. Take 10.
Okay, 10
as you're
total.
grabbing onto the mist as it's bubbling out over this pot.
Okay, I still have more hit points than Oliver.
All right. So doing that and dumping it out, a giant wave of fog comes pouring out of the pot, and then you flip it over, and it appears to still be coming out a little bit, but at a much less of a rate.
Does it help the room clear at all?
I mean, this is a sealed room, so with only a single door open, it's gonna take a long time for it to clear out completely.
All right.
I mean, you're
then
you're in a 7x7 room that's been filling up with fog for days.
Um.
And they've gone down there a few times, so they've interacted, but, you know. They've opened the door a few times to let some of it out, but not a significant amount.
All right, then. I'm just going to run over to the opposite door and open it.
Okay.
And then hopefully then the other two can just run through the room without sustaining really any severe damage.
Yeah. I mean, you notice that you've been in there for a while, and it's not like it's every 30 seconds that you're taking damage.
So if I get the other door open, and they could just sprint across, hopefully, and then now at least the room can clear out slowly to make it more traversable for other people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll go to the other door and open it up, or if
Okay.
it's openable.
Openable. There's a wooden beam across the door that you can easily get open.
Yeah, I'll open it.
Okay, door's open.
Cool. I'll push it open and I'll yell back, "Quick, run across the room. The fog should be a tiny bit less now."
I'll run across.
I want to vault, which lets me go twice my normal jump distance. The vault is that PDF you gave us that had all the cool like weapon thingers.
Mm-hmm.
And vault is what you can do with the quarterstaff.
Oh, nice. Wow, I forgot about that.
And with a running jump, you can jump. I think
you can only jump twice your strength.
Twice your strength.
So I could normally jump 20 feet, so I should be able to clear 40 with a vault.
With a running jump and a vault, you can jump all the way across the room. Yeah.
Yep. So that's what I want to do. I want to jump across. I want to jump across the room to try to get over the fog.
You watch as Talamh plants her staff in the doorway and uses the momentum to push herself all the way clear across the room and is right next to you. Ridire.
Hey.
I got our dash across.
Okay. And Oliver, if you want to put your mini on there.
No. Where for you? Here. There we go. Wasn't a second.
Okay. So you guys are across. Are you running into the other room?
Yeah, I already went into the other room.
Okay.
Yep.
Revealed.
Whoa.
Oh.
So, Ridire, you run into the other room to make way for them and stop short. Probably right about there. Ah.
Yep.
And so, entering this room, you see, just because otherwise it's going to be too chaotic, you see a group of green, humanoid creatures, kind of, fish-like in appearance, kind of a fishy frog-like creature, and a giant serpent, and they are pushing against a door on the other side of the room from you.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of wait for a minute while the others catch up with me and let them keep pushing on the door.
Okay. The fish, the reptilian thing here turns and sees the movement. I think. Let me roll a perception check. Oh yeah. Sees you enter and lets out a... You know those lizards with the frills? Lets out a hiss like that.
Okay.
And the big snake turns. And does anybody speak Abyssal?
No.
I speak Celestial.
Alright, so a language that you somewhat understand, but in a very twisted and perverted sense of it. You don't really make out what they say, but the word, get? And maybe devour comes through? And, we'll roll for initiative.
Oh, they must be hungry.
I think, at the very least, the snake is one of the creatures she was talking about.
Wow.
Just awful.
I was saved by my 8. My plus.
7 and 12.
Ugh.
I technically rolled the highest. That was a 5.
I rolled a 4 and got plus 8 to it.
It's a good thing I don't have a minus to dexterity.
I know,
I guess it
right?
wouldn't matter. I'd still be going last regardless, but...
Okay. That's gonna get really distracting soon. So the snake is going to go first.
I think we just need to throw it some food and then run for the door.
They're pushing against the door.
Oh, I should set the room up. All right, so walking into this room, it's not just this room is filled head to toe with various display cases. You see, and they're all like going into a jewelry store. Display cases. You see necklaces, rings, earrings, gemstones of various sizes. Some that you have never seen before, others that you can recognize, emeralds and rubies and diamonds. And near the door on the opposite side, you see a couple of display cases that have been smashed. And there's glass littering the floor. So, that is the room you are currently in. So, the snake is going to go first.
Did she say the names of the two things were Schnookums and...
Schnookums and... I wish I would have written it down.
Oh, okay. It's going to do that. So it's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Oh wait! I get before combat starts. I get the chance to try and end combat.
Okay. What do you say
This
to
thing-
try and end
This
combat?
thing can. It's obviously intelligent, but I don't know if it can understand common. Because if it's speaking abyssal, I don't want to speak in celestial because that might piss it off more. So I'm just gonna say be at ease. We are here on behalf of your master. If you wish to devour those who invaded, we will assist you in doing so.
It responds with, I have no master. I serve none but me.
Fair enough. I apologize for making an assumption. Well, we'll still help you eat the lycanthropes that came through here, because I'm assuming they made you very angry. They've made a lot of people very angry, and, like, you're super welcome to eat them. We'll help you do that.
Roll a persuasion check at disadvantage.
10, which is the lowest I can roll.
uh-huh.
We're rolling rough tonight.
Not enough. Not enough. It is going to
Okay, so then it just moves. Alright, I tried.
make a ranged spell attack.
At me?
Yep. Alright, so why is that not just factored in D&D Beyond? Why are you being dumb? That's going to miss. So, yeah.
Is it just against my AC, or I didn't have to make a saving throw? Okay,
It's a ranged spell attack, so it's...
cool.
I'm assuming that a... Oh, I already know what your AC is. Yeah, that
My
misses.
AC is 22.
Yep, that misses. So, cold blast of ice goes shooting towards you.
I just
And-
bash it away with my shield.
Yeah. Alright, Talamh, you're up.
Gosh. Should I lay out the welcome mat?
I don't know if this is one of her, if this is Schnookums or not. I don't know if we should kill it, but I guess you can.
Alright, I'm going to... Oh... I want to take out a piece of the cord that I cooked and throw it at it.
Okay.
Not to hit it, just land it in front of it.
Yep, and so it goes landing there, and that's your action.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Are you gonna
I'm in
move?
front of you, so it's okay.
Alright. Then, Oliver, you're up.
If that distracts it for even half a second.
Can
then
I even see
run
anything?
past.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
am.
You guys are probably grouped up together in the doorway, I would assume.
Okay.
It just, we
You
can't
can see
place.
over Talam's head.
Yeah, but Ridire's in front.
Oh,
And these like reptilian creatures haven't made a move like at all, right?
It is hissed so far.
This one has hissed, and they've all turned to you when the snake saw you at the hissing. All their attention is on you, but that's all they've done so far.
Oh, this is a rough one. I'm going to acid splash the one that hissed. I believe is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So that is, they must make a dex save of 17.
Okay, that's not gonna be... Yep, that's a fail.
15 acid damage.
All right, you watch as this one is melted instantly.
Okay, so they are not very strong then. Or they're vulnerable to acid. Either way.
Right.
Good news for us.
It does make me slightly suspicious that we probably shouldn't. The fact that they're that weak.
Yeah, they might be things that are created by the snake, though, I'm wondering, maybe. But,
All right,
yeah.
so Oliver, anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. Well, that one is now deceased. So he's not
Can't
gonna
really
do
pull
anything.
your punch with a ball full of acid.
All right, that one is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Does it get distracted by the meat?
No. All right, that one's going to drop down, so that's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 right there.
Done so much damage if I would have laid out the wall.
I don't want to make What's-Her-Bucket mad if this is her pet.
I know. That's what I'm concerned about as well.
Kill the small ones. I feel like if they die that easily, they're not worth that much to her. They're replaceable. Because she only specified 2 creatures. So...
Okay, that is the troglodyte turn.
What about that one on the bottom?
I forgot about him. There you go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I thought I might as well be fair.
All right. It is the Naga's turn.
Oh, it's a Naga. Oh,
So-
great. Now I've got meat shields in between me and it, so I'm in good shape.
In addition to your regular shield.
In addition to my regular shield, which is also in between me and it. Wait a second, I didn't go yet.
Sorry, Ser Ridire first.
Um,
Thought I clicked too many times.
I want to...
I want to get away.
Should I just defend and let you guys do the killing?
Take the dodge action and just-
That's kind of what I'm thinking, yeah.
If you want.
All right, I'm gonna bonus action and cast Shield of Faith,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay.
Just show that I used a first level spell slot. Oh, I had forgotten to refill those. Okay. So now my AC is 24, and they're at disadvantage to attack me.
Okay.
That should-
I'm going to... And so that ends your turn.
Yes.
And I'm going to need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Wait. Is it +5 to it?
Yeah, you're within 10 feet of me.
Alright, dexterity saving throw.
15.
23.
Oh!
Ooh, wow,
25!
Finally, something! Anything, any sort of ground.
Alright, so DC of that. So... And you get a +5, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Mine's counted into mine, so both
Yeah, I
of
know
them
yours is
get a
counted
plus
in,
5.
but-
I
Yeah.
have 23.
Okay, everybody succeeds, except for this one.
Oh, one of the
So-
troglodytes.
It doesn't even care.
Wow.
Okay, so the troglodytes are fair game. Just let's maybe try not to kill the snake.
Alright, and that is going to be... that. Alright, so everybody takes 10 lightning damage.
As a reaction, I'm going to cast Absorb Elements.
Oh wait, yeah. As an action, I'm also going, or a reaction, I'm also going to cast Absorb Elements because I have that in my cloak.
So does that prevent you from taking any damage when you do that, or does it just?
It reduces it by half.
Nice.
Okay.
If I am subjected to an effect that allows me to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, I can use my reaction to take no damage if I succeed, interposing my shield between me and the source of the effect. So I'm gonna shield it and take no damage.
All right. So Ridire takes 0 damage. Talamh absorbs it and takes 5 damage. Oliver absorbs it and takes 5 damage. This guy dodged out of the way of the attack because he kind of figured what was coming. And this dude looks really, really rough. He is hurt.
He must be vulnerable to acid then, because that's 20 damage. Yeah.
Oh, he failed. Whoops. Sorry. This one is really, really hurt.
And the one who took full damage is
this
dead.
one is dead.
Okay. I was like, nice, awesome, acid. You know, I'm really thanking you here. Like, it's kind of my thing.
And on doing that, it is going to go... That didn't work as well as I thought it would. So, 5, 10, 15, and 20.
If only my shield could, like, protect you guys from that same effect. You know how amazing that would be? I just, like, shielded it and it all went... Like, it just missed you guys entirely. That'd be so cool.
Okay. Talamh, you're up.
Do you guys want to do this thing?
I don't want to kill the snake in case it's her pet, but we can totally knock it out if we have to. Because if we can get it down weak enough hit points, I can just cast sleep on it.
Okay. Shoot, then I'm going to...
And then, but the troglodytes, I don't even care. If they're her pets, she can get more. If they're this flimsy, she can get more.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 30. Well, I could get up to here, actually.
If you want to go take it on immediately. It kind of ran away after it didn't hit us there, so we might be able to just bypass it.
Yes.
Either that or it's going to try some different tactics.
It didn't eat the meat.
It didn't eat the meat.
I thought it was,
How rude.
It's a bit more intelligent, though, so it's not... If it was, like, fully just an animal, it maybe would have, but... I was able to speak to it, so...
Hang on, what do I have that's got 10-foot range? Yeah, I'm going to, yeah, Thunderclap's at 5-foot range.
I mean, you can just punch this one.
Yeah, well, do a bunch of...
That's... Okay.
So I got 1, 2... I don't want to get you in it.
What's the saving throw for it?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
If you failed, you would take 2d6 thunder
Yeah.
damage.
I can't use my shield to... I can only use that in dexterity saving throws, so...
All right.
Here.
So you're walking there, or... Sorry.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll walk there.
Okay, so... Yep. So that's gonna be 12 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna thunderclap. So this guy and this guy need to do a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
So the first one, so this guy succeeds, this guy does not.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's 2d6. So he takes another 4. Oh, plus the lightning that was that I had from my absorb elements. An extra 1d6 to that.
Okay.
So another 6.
That'll do it. So your concussive wave bursts out. Everybody's ears are kind of ringing from the effect, and you watch as one of them grabs its head and crumples to the ground, dead.
And are there any like loose rocks or anything around?
Yes, yeah, it's a stone cavern. There's loose rubble all over the place.
Then I'll use my bonus action to prep some magic stones.
Okay,
Nice.
Might as well make full use of that action economy.
that'll work. Oliver, you're up.
All right. I'm going to. Apparently, I can't grab my carrot right now. That's fine. I'm going to step right here, and I'm going to acid splash both of these guys because they are within 5 feet of each other. I can do that.
Nice.
Make a DC 17 Dex save.
Okay. This guy's gonna have advantage on it because of his height, and you're reaching around a corner of a wall to do that.
Okay.
Well, he would actually technically not be in range because he is up in the air. Yeah, he's on a platform.
Okay.
So.
That changes things then. No, I'm gonna still do that just to the one on the ground.
Okay. That is going to be an 11. That will fail.
So 11 acid damage.
Okay, he has not taken damage yet.
Nope.
So he is okay. I mean, no, he's not. He's looking really, really hurt.
Okay, and then I'm going to keep going. So I did 5. I'm going to go 10, 15. Then I'm going to go up. Is this difficult? It's stairs, so it's fine, right?
Yep.
20, 25, 30. I'm going to get up there. He does get
Yeah.
an opportunity attack on me, though.
He already took one against Talamh.
Oh, yeah. then
Yep.
I'm good.
You're welcome.
Use its reaction.
So, okay. Then A is dead, B is dead, C is dead.
Bring it on!
Maybe it only eats live food. We've still not used the bag of tricks.
So D is going to go after looking very, very hurt. Talamh, he's going to attack you.
Okay.
That's going to be a 20 to hit.
Well, that'll hit.
Ow.
Okay. Taking 5 damage from its bite attack.
Okay.
And that's going to be a nat 20 on its claw attack.
Jeez,
Holy
alright.
crap.
So take another 6 damage from the claw. Oops, that's off the table. And then another nat 20.
What the hell?
I think I figured out where our rolls are going.
Actually rolled well tonight. That's another 4 damage from its 3rd claw attack.
I mean, it still hardly did anything to you, even with
You were
hitting
able
with
to roll
everything.
over. Oh, fair.
Alright,
I'm gonna
Troglodyte E is going to
70.
go after Ridire.
It's at disadvantage because I'm still dodging from last round.
Alright, that's a 17.
That's gonna miss.
And that's an 12.
It's gonna miss.
Why couldn't those have happened on
And that's
mine?
nat 1.
Yeah, that's definitely a miss.
And nothing super negative is going to happen because they're already pathetic. Alright, this guy is going to go. 10, 15. Right, the first one against you, Talamh, is a 9.
That'll miss.
An 18 for the claw attack.
I have 18 AC.
Alright, so that misses.
Let's go to player.
And 21
Ooh,
That'll hit.
wow.
for 5 damage.
Alright.
This is why you don't run out in front of the tank. Good thing they don't deal super high damage.
Good thing I kind of am a tank.
Yeah, you're like a sub tank.
Alright, this one is going to go against Ridire because...
Good luck.
Yeah. They don't know him better. 8. 14 and 11.
Even if I wasn't dodging and doing other stuff.
I know, right?
All right, Ridire, you're up. So
All right.
this one is looking incredibly hurt. The other 3 are fine.
Cool. I'm gonna swing my sword at the hurt one.
Okay.
Uh, 15.
That'll hit.
6 slashing damage.
Yeah, that'll kill it.
Cool. And then I'm gonna step 5 feet forward.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing my sword at the next one.
Okay.
That's a 23.
And so 7
Oh, wait.
damage.
Oh, I'm probably not flanking it now that I moved forward. If I would stay where I was, I would have gotten that crit. Oh well. Yeah, 7 damage. And just because I don't think 7's enough to kill it outright, I'm just gonna slap a level 1 smite on that for an extra 2d8.
Okay, go for it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
So
no.
3 extra radiant
So
damage.
10 damage total. It's incredibly hurt, but
Cool,
it's
I'm
still
just-
standing.
I'm just gonna shield bash it because I can.
Yeah. Yeah.
So athletics versus its athletics. That's a 12. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible.
That is a 5.
Okay, it's knocked
Oh, wait,
prone.
no. Athletics is strength, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, that is a 7.
Okay, so it's knocked prone.
There you go.
Hey.
All right, that's your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
That's my bonus action to be able to do the shield attack. So.
All right, the Naga is going to look at all this happening. And
We haven't touched it yet.
Haven't attacked it.
Which hopefully makes it think that we don't consider it a threat, and we're only fighting these ones because they're in our way. Hopefully it'll be scared of us, but probably not.
all right, Oliver, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
You're not within 10 feet of me, so you
That's
don't get the
a
plus
nat 20.
5.
Wow.
Wow, didn't matter.
All right. Well,
That's the kind of saving throw you want to get a nat 20 on. A wisdom save, it's something about your brain.
Yeah, I was about to turn against you guys or something.
Yeah.
okay.
Happy acid ball. Acid ball. Acid ball.
Yep.
Ooh, it's hiding.
It didn't like that.
It does not like that nothing it's doing can do anything to us,
All right, Talamh, your turn.
which is a lot of luck on our part, but I'm okay with that. If that makes it so that I can intimidate this thing, then we're in good shape.
Darn it. I could really hit all 3 from here.
Do it. Do it. I can take it. I can take 2d6 damage.
Okay, well then I'm gonna do it. Alright. Have a round of applause, guys. Really? Really? Is that not...
It's only rolling 1d6 because you're not
Oh.
you're not building it in to cast at the higher level. You're just clicking on the basic, so it's only casting at its base level. So you'll need to roll an additional d6.
There. 4.
Okay.
Provided they,
But it's Constitution saving throw.
yeah.
I'm,
This is
I'll,
17.
yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
All right, so that is going to be a fail on him, a fail on him, and a fail. All 3. Take it.
4 damage.
Damage. So he
That might kill the one that's on its butt.
is dead.
Yeah, okay.
That's 4 damage to the others. And it hurt them, but they look fine for now.
Yeah. Hey, it's okay.
I'm gonna. Actually, should I stay here, Ridire, or do you want me to come back to you?
It's up to you. My AC is a little bit better, so, but they'll get opportunity attacks if you run away.
All right, I'm gonna step of the wind, and I'll just disengage back to it.
Oh, that's right. You have key points. Yeah, because like with them rolling that high, all of those attacks that hit you, apart from the crits, which I guess are automatic hits, but all those other ones they wouldn't have hit me. So.
Yep.
So, if I can tank through a couple more swings, especially with those multi attacks, it'll help out.
Okay. Oliver, you're up.
I'm just gonna go with a generic again. They're next to each other, 5 feet of each other, so why not?
Yeah, right.
Flash.
Might be able to wipe them out right here.
So I'm thinking.
Dex saving throws.
Both failed.
So that's 10 acid damage to both.
They had 9.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's my turn.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of troglodytes that don't get to go now. Ridire, you're up.
Okay, I'm just gonna stride out into the center of the room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm just gonna. I know it's behind the pillar, but I'm not trying to like get at an angle on or anything. And I'm just gonna call out, "Stand down and let us pass, or the same will happen to you."
Roll an intimidation check.
Yup. That's a 22.
Oh boy. Okay. That ends your turn?
Yep. Because I'm assuming to be able to do that, I would have to use my action for it, as opposed to just like calling out briefly, because I'm trying to make it as a statement kind of thing.
Yeah,
A
so
little bit of imposingness involved and stuff, you know.
anything that requires a roll will be
would be an
considered an action. If it doesn't require a roll, then it can be a free action or a bonus action, depending on the length of it.
Sure. Yep.
So, okay, its turn. It's going to... $10, $15... Oh, I can do them.
Come on.
Where's... There it is.
Come attack me.
So it's going to move up to here. And then disappear from sight. All right, Talamh, what do you do?
Come join me in case it's trying to be sneaky and attack us.
Yeah. But, Ridire. And I guess that'll be my turn. I'm gonna hand him a magic stone that I prepped earlier.
Okay.
And can I make a perception check as an action?
Yes.
That's right. You have blind sight. If it's just invisible, you might be able to detect it.
$27.
What's your range on that? I never remember.
60 feet.
Similar range that anyone with dark vision has for their sense.
Yes. You sense there is a giant snake creature in the adjoining room.
So it ran away.
With the fog.
Cool, yep. Alright, that's cool. It ran away. That's what we wanted. If it tries to escape, the Sriracha put it down here in the first place. She can deal with it.
Just your call now.
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
Let's go to the. Are we out of combat then?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the door and move on.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, they're checking the door. Can I get a look at like some of the other cases around here?
Yeah.
See what's just around.
Just don't steal anything
I'm not going to
permanently.
steal anything. I just want to know what's around.
And we do kind of have permission to borrow and use things for the purpose of clearing
She
this
did
area out.
specifically tell us that if we
could
needed it
use
along
stuff.
the way, we could use
Yeah,
stuff.
so
Just got to remember to
In
put it
that case,
back.
I'm gonna.
it's true. Is the stuff labeled in the cases? Is it like the little thing that tells you what it
Burn
does?
all of my spell slots. Identify.
Okay, so it is some of it is labeled. Some of it's not. It is a weird kind of mismatch of random items. Oh. Let's do that. Do that. All right. Sorry.
Fine. I'm getting us more views with some cat screen time.
Perfect. Okay, so you see labeled in there. You see a ring of evasion. Oh, roll me a investigation check first. Whoever is looking around.
Actually, I just use my passive 15.
What was that, Talamh?
But I can't just use my passive 15.
I have a passive 9.
You can't read the cards.
Oh, yeah. I am blind, so that makes perfect sense.
I'm considering using my. I still have inspiration from something.
I mean, I was gonna use the little translation stone to try to like tell me what the labels say, but whatever.
It'd be pretty time consuming.
I'll just keep the 12. This is really, really bad because I have a plus and 9, so that's a 3 that I rolled.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
So
Okay, so yeah, you see a ring of feather falling. Labeled a ring of jumping. You see a ton of gems. Like every type of gemstone that you might need to cast a magic spell. It's in here.
I don't get a res or anything.
We save a diamond for resurrect.
Yeah, I don't know if we have any of the super high level spells yet.
I have nothing yet that really.
Nothing that consumes the value gem. That'd be
only
that'd be
thing
useful later on.
The only thing that I have that it consumes anything is identify.
I'll turn that down.
The only one I have that consumes anything is magic circle. It uses holy water, which I can make. I just have to spend time in spell slots to do that.
While we're doing this, I'm gonna burn a potion of healing. I've never used one yet.
Ooh, actually, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna drink another one.
What is it? D4 plus
2d4 plus 2
is a regular healing potion?
is a regular healing potion.
If I take a full action to drink it, do I get the full effects of it?
Oh yeah, are we using that rule?
Yep,
I
we
don't
are.
remember if we. Okay.
Dang, man, I probably could have got. Well, no, I kind of did a quick swig the first time. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll do the
10 max. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'll do
I'll do the same.
Back up to full.
10 back gets me to 86.
Now I
Still
have
have
more
a
health than Oliver.
couple cool potions I have, by the way. I haven't used them yet. I have a potion of fire breath, a potion of growth, and a greater healing potion.
Can you imagine a potion of growth on Ridire so he just blocks the whole way? That would probably make me big enough that you would get cover behind
I
me.
can, yeah. It's for 1d4 hours with no concentration.
Yeah, that's potentially could be useful at some point.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
Well, I'm going through. I'm going to the next door, trying to figure out why it's
Okay.
if it's sealed or.
Once I've looked around, I'll go ahead and join.
Did we find out what's in like the little smashed area? There's a label in that.
Oh yeah, that was probably a good idea. I'm assuming I know what it is, but
Okay. Roll an investigation for that. I'm gonna retcon because I forgot to do this, and it's my bad. She gave you a key to the doors.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, good.
I'm not going to make you guys fight a door
investigate
every time.
the thing.
It
as
doesn't
well.
disappear when we use it, right?
The
You
key?
guys
No,
look the-
it's not a Zelda key.
The fog is starting to spill into the room. You see?
Oh, guys. Oh, no.
So, with your investigation, you are able to see that there is a, amongst the glass is a gemstone that has been shattered as well.
Oh.
And there's no label, but there is a broken gemstone, and it looks like there were some rubies of some kind that were in this area that have been pilfered.
Rubies, red, color of blood, clan.
All coming together.
Reconfirmed.
All
Start
right.
taking string.
Yeah.
Do you enter the next room?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, or why not?
Oh, fun fact. Just so you guys know, I can cast invisibility. So if we do need to sneak.
There's so many spells that I haven't been able to grab yet because every time we level up, I get a new spell slot. I'm like, oh, a 5th level? Meanwhile, I'm missing, on like counter spell and fly.
I have counterspell.
Okay, you enter the next room, and you instantly are greeted by a wave of magical energy that doesn't seem to have any effect on you, but all of a sudden a bunch of zombies are in the room.
We can handle zombies.
In this room, there are shelf after shelf after shelf of various little boxes. About 3 inches tall by 2 inches wide, give or take. Some of various sizes. Some are a little bit bigger, others are that size. And that's what you see immediately upon entering.
Alright. Should we just lay out the welcome mat and let them come to us?
Yeah, do it.
Keep wanting to do it.
I have a
Just
funny
right in
feeling
front of
about
Ridire?
this
All right.
route.
Roll for initiative.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Hey! I'm not going last this time.
Oh.
Whoa! That
Wow.
+8 is finally helping.
We've like completely reversed.
Oh, they got a -2. So they got a 2.
So they don't get to go.
You're frozen in place.
All right, Talamh, you're up.
We're laying out the welcome. Sure.
How
So
far does it go?
Sprite-
40 foot?
Yeah. So where do I have to look through here? No, 'cause it's... Oh yeah, I do. There you go.
All right. Where did it go?
It's filling this whole
It's
space.
a 20-foot radius, so it's filling up like the entire corridor that leads to Ridire.
It basically goes from in front of me to here.
And then kind of spills a little bit around this corner.
Maybe just a tiny bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can, as the DM, can determine if it spills around or if because of the corner maybe it stops it from doing so. But
Well, we figured it went up the sides of those houses in the alley, so...
that's true. It goes up the side, so it'll go up the sides of the walls and stuff too. Yeah.
What the hell is that?
So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, that's what that... Okay. I thought you, like, got some sort of magical, like...
Well, it's a 20-foot radius, so it's a 40-foot diameter.
Yeah.
25, 30, 35, 40!
Yeah, and it's gonna be, like, just all from here out to, like, here.
It's only 30 for some reason.
35. 40.
There you go.
She said it's
Yeah.
you're by the entrance, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so Talamh, you are going to have to enter the room past Ridire.
Okay.
That's going to be my one rule, is when you're interacting in the room, you got to be in the room.
Fine, then it'll start in front of me.
Oh, okay. So, these 3 are in it.
So if they move, they're getting wrecked.
Actually, I'll be here. So, Ridire again.
Yep.
Okay.
And if, like, any zombie comes to here, then we can just, like, whack.
Well, I'm gonna move to here, because then I can hopefully shield bash them and push them back into it.
Yeah.
Alright, Ridire. Or Talamh, do you have anything else? I think that's your actions.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ridire, you're up.
I'm gonna move just to right there. How far can I throw the magic stone? Probably like 60 feet,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
something like that. All right, I'm gonna throw that magic stone you gave me at this one that's out of the thorns.
Bam.
12.
Okay. So aiming at that one, roll me an intelligence check. Or, I mean, not intelligence check, an intelligence, or a wisdom saving throw. Let's do that. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 20.
Okay. So you go to throw a stone at this zombie, and you realize that this zombie is dressed and looks exactly like Kathnia. Kathnia. And
That's
you
crazy.
hesitate for a second before going, yeah, that's not probably a real thing. And you whip the stone at Kathnia zombie's head and deal 7 damage.
Yep, 7 bludgeoning.
Okay. And Kathnia zombie goes, ah. Okay. Anything else?
Is there anything I can do as a bonus action that's not a spell? I don't think so, so I'm gonna call it good.
Okay. Oliver, you're up.
The one thing I was thinking about doing is a con save, and I don't think that would. That changes some things.
I mean, you could just step in and just acid ball a couple of them, and
That's what I'm wondering.
'cause unless they're really strong zombies, I mean, the spike growth might not kill them, but it's gonna tear them up real good to where we can easily finish them off by the time they get to us. So
I can't really see around the corner well.
you could attack this one that I attacked, right? That's in range.
Yeah. Let me check.
It's not actually Kathnia, Oliver. Throw a train at him.
It would affect that one. Not quite that one. So it'd be this one, that one, and that one.
Oh, you're gonna do an acid ball?
They got a good amount of third level spell slots.
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah.
I'll up one.
Okay, dexterity saves for zombies all around. Ooh, they have a -2 to this. This is not gonna end well. They have to get a 20 or better. Oh, okay. Fail. 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 Fail.
Okay, well then they all take 30 acid damage.
Alright, you killed the one that looks like, Acolyte.
Okay.
You killed the one that looks like Kathnia. The one that looks like a generic guy you met in a town one time. And this one is the Fardaric. Whose name I have, and I cannot think of it off the now.
Yeah.
And this one was
Yeah.
right on the edge too.
Oh, yep.
Not him though. Oh, but the one in the spike growth and the one at very, very far edge.
Oh, well, shoot. Yeah, they
Almost
still
didn't
keep
need-
the micros up.
Yeah, we almost didn't need the spike growth, but hey, might as well, because then at least when this one runs towards us, it'll get torn up.
Alright, speaking of, zombie turn.
And it is difficult terrain, so...
And what does it have to do to see it? Is this the one that they don't see it, or is this the one they see it?
That's the one to see.
Yeah, they see it. It's only if they don't
in
see
the
it when it's
area,
cast, yeah.
So,
But it's
now
also,
that
it's a dumb zombie, so it's like...
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's its movement speed.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and roll 4d4.
That's pathetic.
It's still 9 damage that we didn't have to do anything about, to...
Oh, it needs to make a dex saving throw, by the way.
That is a 15.
Yep, that's not good enough. There.
Oh, you're using your kinetic spike? Nice.
Yep, takes another 3. It's within 10 of me.
Yep,
Alright, it is starting to look rough.
cool. And how about the other one?
5, 10, 15, 20. What? Nope. 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright, that's their turn.
Not even gonna take the dash action. Wow, lazy
Oh,
zombies.
wait. I can do that. I have 10, 15,
So they can
20.
move.
So,
Oh no, yeah, because it takes only 5 to move into it. so then-
44.
10.
There you go.
I forget that creatures can take the dodge action sometimes when they're stupid. So, I appreciate that.
Yeah, they can dodge, dash, and disengage. Those are basic actions that anyone can do.
And dip.
Dodge.
And duck.
Yep, and duck and dip and duck. Yep.
Oh, can you imagine a zombie just like...
I will say, like,
bobbing
a zombie probably wouldn't take the dodge action. They're a little bit too dumb to like try and anticipate like that. But the disengage or the dash are both.
Are you
definitely
telling me
well.
that a 3 for intelligence, it's not going to know to dodge?
Yes, I am telling you that.
I mean,
I
it
agree.
might accidentally like shamble a little harder.
Pretty much every animal has higher intelligence than that.
Yep. All
My
right,
my elk that I summon has 8 intelligence.
Talamh, you're up.
I'm gonna throw a rock at it.
Okay.
Drop a train on him. $12 again. Well, at least it's consistent.
It hits, so...
So 8.
On which one? The one right in front of us?
I'm actually gonna throw it at. I'll throw it at this one. Hold on.
Okay.
At this one because this one's got a lot further to go.
Yep.
Okay. You hit it, and one of the arms falls off.
Alright.
Gross.
Bonus action, more magic stones.
Okay.
Here you go, Ridire. Have a magic
Oh.
stone.
Thank you.
Ridire, you're up.
Yeah, I'll magic stone this one that's right in front of us.
Okay.
Because I have to walk through the spikes to get close enough to swing my sword at it, so.
I could have thorn.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, just want to
gotta
roll Magic
it
Stone again for me? Yep.
Yeah, I gotta roll it again.
18 for 9 more bludgeoning damage.
Right. So that's fine.
I just love the idea of basically being like thorns and then just chucking rocks at things. And we're not even doing like any super advanced like weaponry or any crazy strategies. We're just like, yeah, here, step on these spikes and we're gonna throw rocks.
All right. You hit it.
Little baby stalagmites come out of the ground.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
You hit it, and you watch as the rock hits it right in the face and buries in, and it crumples to the ground. And then as you watch, it stands up and is looking very, very rough, but it is still alive or undead.
It's got a rock stuck in its head.
Anything else, Ridire?
Nope.
Okay. Oliver, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a flame splash.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take acid splash to make it fire against
Okay.
that guy. It's not gonna be that damage. I have to roll actual damage because that's with the +5. Well, I guess we could just subtract the +5, so it'd be 5.
Yep.
All right, so 5 fire damage.
It gets to make a dex save, but it has like a -2 or whatever, so it's
Yep,
very
it
unlikely.
failed. All right, that one is kaput. One more. Anything else, Oliver?
No.
5,
No point
10, 15, 20.
Wasting a bunch.
4d4 there, Talamh. Oh, wait. 8d4.
Because it's gonna dash.
So it takes 18 damage.
All right. And that's a fail. All right, you watch as it just as it marches forward, every step it's losing some kind of limb. The vines are grabbing at it, and at some point it's just a single arm, a bit of a torso, and the head, and it
Black
stops
Knight.
moving.
Alright.
The cheese grater. Alright, I guess you can break concentration and we can move on.
What is it? Is it dead? Oh,
It's dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
Alright. I drop the carpet of stalagmites.
Okay.
Let's move on. So this is all full of just boxes, right?
So
You said-
they're small little boxes on the shelves. As you walk forward throughout the room, on the table is a let's see here. A group of playing cards laid out on the table, and yeah.
I want to take a look at the shelves, just kind of look in some of the boxes, small boxes if I can.
Okay. Are you going to open the boxes?
That makes me not want to.
So opening the boxes, you see various playing cards and trading or tarot cards. I mean, not trading cards. They don't have Yu-Gi-Oh in the Feywild.
Aw.
I know.
They don't even have magic.
So they're boxes of
gathering.
playing cards? Is that
Yep.
what I'm hearing?
That's what you're hearing.
Any of them more special than
Oh, God.
others, perhaps?
There's one that appears to be in a glass case, separated from the others.
Nope,
Is it-
nothing of interest here. Let's go.
Does this deck have a varied amount of
I'm using my free use of identify. I want to know what this thing is.
You get a free use of identify?
I do with one of my feats.
All right.
Nice.
The case is not sealed or anything. It's a glass case to keep dust out and everything, and to separate it for its importance. And inside, you find you pick up the case and are concentrating on it, and you learn that this is called the Deck of Many Things.
Oliver will be holding on to this just for a little bit. Just for a little bit.
We can't steal it from her, and you're not going to use it in
Steal it
here.
from her. Of course, I'm still just gonna. I'm gonna grab it.
Okay.
I want to use my translation stone to figure out what the order of the cards is.
Except it's magical, it wouldn't let you do that. That would be amazing, though, if you could just know what the top card was, so if it was safe to draw or not.
Oh my god.
So, just in case you decide to, I am going to click on...
You want me to pull out my tarot cards?
Oh, no,
I
have it right here.
ancient cards, you know, like I could.
I've made them. I've custom made all of the cards
Oh,
with custom artwork.
that's fun.
They're all here. I can have you pull from them. I also got the Bowie and Bieber cards working, by the way.
The temptation right now is immense. I don't.
So,
In character, I wouldn't. But player, the temptation is immense.
If it was a one-shot, I would be like, start drawing, boys, start drawing. But...
well, it's getting late. I'm hearing the yawns. So I'm thinking that we pause there tonight. Because there is more to this cavern. And we pick this up in 2 weeks, because next week is our Extra Life extra stream. 9-hour or 12-hour stream. And so, no consequences. Out of game. Alternate reality version, I will let you draw from the deck.
Wait, hold on. Oh.
Is that the Bieber? Oh, that's the Bowie Bieber deck. Ah, you got a Bieber. All right.
I want to draw to see if I can get something
All right. Hold on. Let me.
out of the Bowie Bieber deck.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me recall these. There you go.
All right.
Should all be there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, can they even see it on the Twitch
Yep.
thing?
It's tiny, but they can see it.
I can see it. It looks good.
And what I can do is this. I can recall. And I can shuffle this. And then I can deal.
Ooh. Did you guys see the David Bowie before?
No, that was the first time I've seen it.
Oh.
There you go.
Cool, though.
I have dealt you cards.
I have 2 Bowies
Oh.
and a Bieber.
Oh,
Oops, I did that wrong then.
that's okay, though. It lets us all look at all 3 of them, so.
Yeah. Deal 1 card to these 3 people.
Whoever gets the Bieber has to draw a card from the deck of many things. Oh, no, it was me.
I got a Bowie.
I got a Bowie.
It
it.
worked.
Draw the card.
All right, I have to draw from the deck of many things. Which one is it?
Oh, it's the bottom one.
It's
Okay.
yeah.
alternate reality, right? Not in game.
Yeah,
Not
this is
in game.
alternate-
Alternate
this is
reality.
alternate
This
reality.
is just fun for the stream and fun for us.
Oh, you got.
Was that you or was that?
I didn't do it. I didn't do
That
it
was
yet.
me then. I got rogue. Fitting.
All right, let's see if I can
Isn't that?
pull this and make it bigger.
Oh.
What does it do?
I know what this one does.
An NPC of the GM's choice becomes hostile towards you. The identity of your new enemy isn't known until they or someone else reveals it. Nothing less than a wish spell or divine intervention can end the NPC's hostility towards you.
Oh.
So
Cathnia
someone that we know.
somewhere. Cathnia somewhere just went. Oliver.
You know who I don't like? That Oliver fella. That just
All right.
It's like at the ending of Borderlands 1 when Claptrap goes evil.
yeah.
Spoiler alert.
It's so addicting. It's such a good.
All right, now I gotta draw one just to see. Ooh, what's this?
Ooh, throne.
I have it. You gain proficiency in the persuasion skill and double your proficiency bonus on checks made with that skill. In addition, you gain rightful ownership of a small keep somewhere in the world. However, the keep is currently in the hands of monsters, which you must clear out before you can claim the keep as yours.
So it's
That's
more
fun.
upkeep.
Yeah, we already did that.
Yeah.
No, it would be a different one then.
And I have one in mind, by the way, if you were ever to draw this.
All right, I am gonna draw.
In an alternate reality, Talamh has her own keep.
Yep.
Roll for initiative. What if?
I got the fates.
Ooh.
Reality's fabric unravels and spins anew, allowing you to avoid or erase one event as if it never happened. You can use the card's magic as soon as you draw the card or any other time before you die. I make it so that whichever NPC became our enemy didn't happen.
Aw.
Wow, this
We
alternate
make it
universe.
so Helen was never born.
Yeah, like, okay, there's like so many things that could be done with
But
that.
yeah, no, I can
That
make
could-
one event as if it never happened.
Okay, guys,
Yeah.
we wait for the moon to like turn red, and then we just unread it.
That didn't happen.
That's an event. You
Yeah,
can
I
do
would
that.
probably just hold on to it as just basically a way to be like, nope.
That did not actually. We could just undo this event. She would just have the be like, no, it didn't happen. I mean, that's small scale, but you know,
There
the
we go.
formation of the Blood Clan never happened.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna draw one more just because it's
Yeah.
fun to do it. Just
Always
for the
so
for the
fun.
stream
Oh,
when there's
Talons.
not a penalty to it. Talons. Every magic item you wear or carry disintegrates. My armor.
God.
It
I'm
just
glad
just
this is an
occurred to me.
alternate
You do
reality.
like in an alternate reality. If I had gotten that card, if I get that card, if I ever draw from this, those gauntlets.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well, what this
yeah.
would do to Ridire is Ridire would now be naked with a sword because my armor and my shield would both disappear.
Moon. All right,
3
roll
wishes,
for it.
baby.
Roll
Well,
for it.
1d3 wishes.
Oh yeah. 3
Oh,
wishes,
no.
baby.
Oh.
Man. God, this is addicting. No wonder.
This is so
Entire
good.
campaign is randomized.
It's gonna
World's-
be so hard.
3 wishes.
Not to.
3 wishes. World's most powerful sorcerer, new lamp, or new genie lamp, and freedom for the first genie.
And I will say, all of these cards will be available on our Patreon for our patrons to get their very own copies of them. So
I'm gonna bargain with the.
I'm drawing again.
I'm gonna bargain with her so hard to keep this. It's gonna happen.
The
Oh,
Racha
I'm gonna stop that
have
now.
come to
Whoa! Oh,
bargain.
apparently it accidentally drew 2. It gave me the throne again, which I don't need. I got the
void.
you got,
I got
the
the void.
void.
I clicked on the key.
And there we go. Okay. The card spell disaster. This card spells disaster. Your soul is drawn from your body, contained in an object in place. Oh, this is the one that Chuck drew when I did this one in a one-off.
Yep.
In a place of the GM's choice, one or more powerful beings guard the place. While your soul is trapped in this way, your body is incapacitated. A wish spell can't restore your soul, but the spell reveals the location of the object that holds it. You draw no more cards.
Good thing we have 3 wishes.
The void. Is it the void?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
where
Isn't
it
that the
is.
one that Grog drew at the end of
At the
campaign 1?
very end of campaign 1, yep.
The
He-
very end
Spoilers.
of campaign
You
1.
drew the void.
He drew the void, which
Wait,
is
you
why
mean
there's a
that deck just
one-shot.
doesn't give you swords? I thought it was a deck that just hands out swords.
Yeah, that's what it does.
I gave it to a guy and he became rich. I don't know.
When
This is gonna be a
when
night-
Chuck drew the void, when Chuck drew the void in our campaign, or in the one-off that I did for him and the students at the school, he drew the void, and he his soul, I had it get put into an object that they were carrying, because it has to be one or more powerful being guard the place. So the party is one or more powerful beings, so they were guarding the object that his soul went into.
Nice.
They didn't
I,
know.
Yep, it was funny.
I think if I was ever going to be intent on having a character draw from the deck many things, I'm purposely going to make my character a ginger, but that way they can't be affected by the void.
So you get to cast Wish 3 times. And that has the same effect as normal Wish, so it still counts as like a 9th level spell,
Yeah.
taking 90-10 necrotic damage. If I did that around somebody, and they could heal me back to full, I wish I was a 20th level sorcerer!
Okay, you are.
Yeah,
I mean,
that'd be
there's
90,
quite a
10.
few. The wish spell, after reading it, isn't as powerful as I thought it once was.
No.
But
it does say you might be able to achieve something beyond the scope of the examples above, but you have to state your DM.
Yeah.
And then the DM has a full control over what actually happens in the situation.
yeah,
So they can treat it like a monkey's paw.
The default usage of it is to just be able to cast any spell, essentially.
Right.
But yeah.
And if you
But you
try
can
to-
technically wish for anything. It's just up to the GM if they think that that's going to be answered, or yeah, like you said, monkey's paw.
Yeah.
So.
Like, don't you have to roll to see if you could even ever cast it again?
That's only for the genie warlock. They have a 33% chance to not be able to cast it again, implying that they've
Well, it does say
gotten
in
their
the
wishes.
spell. It does say in the spell.
Oh, does it
Finally,
say that in the spell? Oh,
Finally,
okay.
there's a 33% chance that you're unable to cast this wish ever again if you suffer this stress.
Yeah, okay.
By the way, before we head off, should we tell everybody what our costumes are? 'Cause-
Oh,
Oh,
sure,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's see.
So I guess I'll start. I am Lisa from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Jojo.
I am Umbreon from Pokemans.
It's
I-
me, Luigi.
I'm just me, but steampunk.
Dapper Zero. All right. With that, I think we're going to call it a night. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for watching. As always, may you roll those nat 20s and avoid those critical fails. Have a good night. Make sure that you're following us on YouTube. Check out our Patreon. Do all the things. And have a good night.